Ena Jonah ya mama kwa Banfamra 102.7 Promise Radio. No na abo ho sima edu ye transi say dia onim say agodie mu nsem ena ya boabo ano ye de ebremu ene anwumre ya tuni di highway sports every summer akopem say no nsia bebo na no nsia kase ebo na bade ne entra na ensemo a ye de eba no ene emu ehwampa de di kai kra be kwa ma no ne ye wi a ye de afisem atoaso ede amamo abra badwafo ni nyina Atenase, me di Eddie Solomon Carter, the boss player. Atenase, what the ensemble etwaso Eddie ama Eugene, Edu Poku striker. Boss, good evening.
Solo bibia boko de.
Nyame adum bibia e fine.
Nyome ekoso kama.
Ah bibia ekoso.
O shirt na efe.
Oh we da say.
Wa she beach wear.
Aye.
Duane esim no. Ene colors na efe. Unse efata TV no.
Me da say pa.
Aha. Say ya dem TV ni dem.
Edem. Na no kenze me shefita bebre na ema omo capture de no omo bre na am so okay na de me de colors aba
efe pa efe bia wo show bia hu atawo ka say wow abanti me shirt na efe
e am omo hwe ye dressing so nto ye bill omo yes ade omo mistake because na no bi me offer ase ba ko frame o se offer ezi de bia no ase san atade mbusa ska kra na am tinya nto bo ase o yes ade jeje de a be mistake
okay enti yewesa matiefo ene yahwefo nyina kwaba se de sulu ekaye no highway sports brand asunu nsia ne asore so producers aboabo ansemna no ede eba Samuel Kemensa ene don ano Solomon Carter Sasuna Clementino the darling boy born again baba yi said the sports lawyer mamiesi ena Fidel Piero Chematin omo ena aboabo ansemna no a yede ebramo efisa bre kopim se eye nu nsia ebebo program no mobeti join here live on Facebook. Search for Oyepa and Promise Sports on Facebook. Oyepa and Promise Sports on Facebook. Yade abenya na se Promise Radio and also Facebook is also obetimi ati enkana afei o contribution bia wo bia no obetimi dia ba amawie na anwumrei ya kan show no so ede amount ene wukwadai die Solomon Carter wi ama no ne na no yakoni free room Baby obi apeso ofa bia no na odena asem afanti abadwafo tenase a omonsem amuwo no na omuni ebedi ho enkomo ewo eyedwumadi su kopem se ebebo eyenonum apahu sima aduonum aka eyesimadu na abonu nsia no ye bie line no e de ato number no troto 053 6161607 05361610607 and 05361788883 05361788883 usubetimi afre na afi duwa nsem a wonyina no abomoden e de abetudwa ewo eye Promise Radio and afi Promise TV baby bia wo hwe ye free baby bia wo tie ye free ye da wase se wo do afidie no atoa simadu edi animu no Solomon Carter edi ebewu amono ne na afinsem na wa amono ni nyina no solo abomoden edi eguo edi amaye owia se de meka na bedwafo betena se na afi omo so de omo ewo no omo abomoden edi atu edwanti solo the next 10 minutes there yene wa na ekro
okay
nti simezu
na sa what is Danny Harvest ya granting the bill ama wa TSK
promise
aye
you
say no 1 million pounds
1 million pounds
omu wie no omu season passport and court no a share say on reporting who to court no after every week the week be order no be kwa
they say obeko Brazil no aba na so betena Spain wa
and he say ono no at ni own convenience
okay
but the passport na ye season no say akwantu be den
e de ama no and
ya sama na tue sika ketwa bi o
ma anye passport na
na
ombehuan se Daniel Abes na buni ketem
na
obewe Daniel Abes
na lawyer
o jira pa krom nyameni na ma fa plane aba nyameni
lawyer o jira ma
abachi Daniel Abes na ko Spain o ma ya smart so ma je passport no
wa bruta lawyer no jira ma victim no
o de wunya
say Daniel Abes
ba de boko no me de passport ne ma Daniel Abes a onko Brazil
o mama no correct
straight away Daniel Abes kunyamieni obanyamieni abesini babo na yi bi wo ho no hyem aya no mafa ayi
o say Africa kwana o sky mrandi o ba
aya no mafa o mafa plane every Spain na ba be fere finyame
1 million pounds 1 million pounds
ade no mo tete mema sa
na
asemi pa wo madane abeso ni for
Dani say aden the fiber na a consensual sex.
O ti ase.
Omoji tumu.
O se wa ti ase. Ba o se baby ono ye ni na problem.
Se boss so
ade so afase kan tu go.
Benjamin Mendy defenses ni bi no. O se Benjamin Mendy so similar case. Ene e de chi ni tum na. Se our cameras be born in washroom hono ma na capture baako. Na ye de ne court one of court we na omuyi evidence ba na ababa we atam Benjamin Mendy ade ato na num boss nyansam ketua na court na ade a o si rape wu na ade da wanum a o mukomoko hu yi de we de enye rape enti eno so eboa Benjamin Mendy pa o boss eboa na papa se obi a rape na wa atam ade ato wanum mukomoko hu sa na court ne se ababa we on kan no kre
na me kan se ema no esisi me ema no wa bochire dodo see aba bedu Ghana ha
and mostly ana footballers na mo enyo mo hono uniska mo ntam fa sa de ne for
me say court ni nya no mo fa ne passport ma no me am pe Daniel Roberts number na maka che ne say omra Ghana de ne gbo ko papa krum o do mesi ne sisen wonyame ni no metina ho aya no maba ho no maba be che no so agudie mu nsem de ebe ayatundi highway sports amuzu herbal clinic afi perfect skin and body therapy and OP wallpapers na afi Boschaba electricals omo ene tire chi ayatena se ayede ensemi eba enti
kan se bi woni ne nya adwen minimum
ade pikesi say
o se Guardiola ene the best coach ever in the history of football. Pep Guardiola
the best ever coach in football.
The history of football.
The best ever coach in football.
Minim say we be 3 out and be come but
the best ever coach. Ejina enyoma jara pick ejina so de kasa. Me ya na asem de. Me obi kana asem a.
Yeah.
Nipa bia nyankopon abo aba asase su bia no wa adwene. Aye de dwene.
Yeah.
Entinye so obi ka asem a no otu odi akire. Se de nipa na ka no eno na afa. Ese wo so transe na odwene hu se asem a wo kan. Me ne ne ya adwene na me ne nya adwene. Woni nya adwuna na so do di ayde aba
but say ka best ever coach dia ya
entimi nye Guardiola entimi nye Guardiola entimi nye the best ever coach in the game.
Okay,
because ye be kwa kosi stage a ye the trophies.
Yes, ebe ka ho
the magnitude of the trophy awaje on say yemfo bi to say Vicente del Bosque our coach Spanish national team and Real Madrid.
Yeah,
okay. The boss we need 2 Champions League trophies for Real Madrid. Tiasemi you
102.7 FM.
Afei osakwaji European Championship for Spain. And osakwaji World Cup.
Okay.
Asma make no tini.
Miti pa.
Enti obisa no on say stages akese ni nyina wakoho and waje. But obiso ho fu say coach wo ha we innovate or the bibi sonko
aba sentina me kay yes
eti on say
na ni nyina bebem
ha eti na me ka say Guardiola de na wo ka no
na senko ye ne said the best ever club coach in football so I no kan ne be ya adwen
best ever club coach Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, say we need the on say obo the Oboski din o the national team adwuma be kan ho Guardiola so
ni nyina na ye nyoma de begu
on say set parameters
and the amount for the boy you almost a trophy.
Yeah, you best set your coach how I would develop players or style of play, how I would transform teams. You we are near the trophies in nyina be kan ho. Enti no say you set parameters and they want me achievement in frame. Oh, you can best there longevity
achievement.
Any ade.
So what do ne Carlo Ancelotti eto so a. Was Ancelotti what trophies channel.
Okay,
especially Champions League, you know.
But see, transform teams where
Guardiola ne on say
and I say wow can innovation say
yes on say be so could be no the abeka ho say ade na wo ye no obi ntimi nye bi ono nko na de abasa anyoma no
say ono an star no cra coaches be brisian
e na ono no Guardiola impact e wo man ya wokoso
yeah
on say ana man from person be jatum
o no cra
but Pep Guardiola even though before Obeko Barcelona now Luis Aragonés at the Spain national team na ko European Championship 2008.
Yeah.
But Osha Spain team no born in 2008. What do we compare Spain at the 2010 World Cup? At the 2012 European Championship.
Del Bosque take
you over now. Who say Del Bosque at Real Madrid? Born now no more bono. Any Spain team now no coaching. Born now no bobo sense.
Yeah. Because now players need dominate.
Yes, it's now more like any Guardiola no coach the Guardiola style of football.
Sanity.
It's a nobody take the impact our national team so. Oko Bayern Munich. Wanye Champions League with Bayern Munich, even though dominated Bundesliga no.
Yeah.
But even the German national team it change almost style of play. Acquire German national team first of all. Germany for game tete na you more direct.
Quick counter attack.
But after na Germany bar 2014 World Cup no mo possess it. Omo kutaba won say omo you more like a Spanish or a Brazilian team.
Unsa free home nyina sana
Germany. Na say ayi be ka say Guardiola say omo football.
Awo
Say we show England amount for classic Gary Southgate.
Yeah.
Oshia countries na for no person but say Guardiola but Oshia more so na no assist the ball. Even the impact of English football.
Yeah.
And your clouds be even when they are appointing a coach. My main example, Manchester United. Reason why I decided somebody appointed Ten Hag. If you want coach or build the club, need to say the Guardiola build the city.
Okay.
Ten Hag so yeah Guardiola student too.
And why you be why ask.
Or what Bayern Munich no? Not Ten Hag a coach Bayern youth team.
Youth.
It's Guardiola. The Bayern Munich na say Hag dey adwuma. Eti factors be brave but who the gina trophies there. Because nyoma ye konduso be ka jo say why say nyoma we nyina trophies do say na waje. So what them chenu. Who the gina trophies there e man nye the greatest ever coach. So what them chenu say. But the impact on football. See I can so be an impact on football. Then I think he will be in the top 3.
Yes, no crown, no some money.
102.7.
You need to be on say a generation. A bit me ba omoye, but ebia a new the number of years Guardiola is consistent. Also be say
Guardiola say you cover 20 years.
What for be say Johan Cruyff. Time of free Ajax eba Barcelona. Okay. Obe introduce obe share total football mo kena.
Yeah.
But for how long? Some few years. Johan Cruyff ne period that now when he peak as a coach when he was at Barcelona. Yeah. But when you watch Pep Guardiola, Spain, Germany, England, who say Okohobia or dominate. They say the can is what Italy because these are the top 4 major leagues.
Yeah.
And Okobiana, who say
England crying a problem back who face here. On that impacted the national team to a large extent. They say players are Man City Ukraino. Dudwana Embo English national team.
But the English English ne super say on national team ne bot say Guardiola Manchester City.
But also say obefa a lot of English players e dey build the Man City team no. Also here Barcelona now here Bayern Munich. Now okuta a lot of the national team players. E won the team so coach here. Ewo Barcelona and Bayern Munich. But oba Manchester City no. Edru baby kra na unhye da hu English players. Ewo ne bobo mu. Na say na odi o maruam. I was still ne kra no. Eba emfa no drop bi ni ade. Enti on believe in English players ni bebre sa. Enu nti na emma unhye da nya impact kese bia wo national team. Yes akra. Kaye de ya ne ball na no mbebo.
Okay. Then it was be
okay. Na Thierry Henry so na or the controversy bi aba. They say Thierry Henry dey atudwa say obia won football mu e wo Europe MV France because of playing
nyame na aka.
Teach asem no yi.
Or say Thierry Henry or say there is a lot of envy because of Kylian Mbappe's presence in the national team.
As more can
yes. On said Nancy by say Mbappe Simon Madrid Olympics no Madrid didn't release no. Emane me bobo.
But so ambassador for the Olympic Games.
But Madrid they say omu release no mane me bobo ni bi. Wait me I one ambassador Juma but born the yema uncle Olympic Games no but Thierry Henry is also on the coachy under 23 also the Antoine Griezmann Mbappe and the Olivier Giroud under 23 no Emma eba nti ama ehun kasakasa didi
born the nyame
o kase
country be no was asisu nyamba
pop born enviness nti na Madrid yes anema no
oh there be Madrid na say Madrid there
national team
Madrid ne ayi any France ni competition bia
abo say senka France and I say Mbappe senka Spain team Spain Olympic team bi and anka epe Mbappe amana call represent you man ka Madrid bi
Real Madrid mo de man
e wonom no de na yi ne
pe Henry number man na man ka se meche no Real Madrid mo de o kai say Spain e called the 2018 World Cup Julien Lopetegui
yeah
on an Spain national team coach Tio outdoor moko World Cup na Real Madrid for sign no
yeah no be announce here
Real Madrid mo no mo te ho no mo hu mo so mo te mo ba bi no mo national team so te ba bi
enti unse Henry there
almost say Spain World Cup ni nyina
na o hwe ba bi a Henry so be ball ni ball Spain no kan se mu ya
David Real Madrid no almost say do mu sisi ye mo nyoma no mo mfa Spain ho ne ho ahwa mo de mo ho mafo mo so mo ye oman omo ne Barcelona fo no into mo mfa sa nyoma no ba Mbappe de asamo kana ne kure oman bia wa asase su bia be so benya Mbappe
102.7
Three Lions and so you training and there was St. George's Park 4 key players are missing in training now they say reporter ba ne say anhwana omne Brazil game no some players na ntimi ambobi Hurricane eka players no ho afei Bukayo Saka eka ho bi Kopama and so eka sat 4 players na omo entumi entry no na afei Jordan Henderson the any crowd and shed on your big deal bia Hurricane Bukayo Saka Kopama missing in action it was in St. George's Park wa England training and anopa omo ntimi join training na they say reporter ba and it's a injury concerns in Tino I had Brazil friendly no omo entumi amobi big blow for Newcastle and Chelsea unse they say clubs are financial fair play ni bet match on the boss Newcastle and Chelsea because of how omo spend on transfers over the years any sika omo generated from omo jumadi omo dim no and Shana Premier League financial fair play no ebo munti won ko ya say summer was say sa team see offload the players na the man here difficult and say English FA no akache Premier League class as a season ko na wie no mo ya ahoboaboa e de akọ Euros na omo ma agent bia any omo players enyankita wodie nti e ba ne say be din say Chelsea any Newcastle be offload the players ewo omo respective teams are and also aye big blow e de ama 2 clubs na say omo anya bibia amfa ho de a na say season end no man timi anton players are next season be difficult e de ama omo so be sign additional players na sir na financial fair play no and so area omo and no the free Newcastle and Chelsea wo mo bobo no aso and so eba ene ewie ya anwumre ya de mamo wo dwumade ne so ye ba Dani Alves story ne so na bese bosumi ba kuni ene ye be tu dwa ese court wo Catalonia wo ma sentence Dani Alves to a 4.5 year imprisonment ne nyina ne se sexual assault masa yeso ne ababawa bi amo ababawa ne di kofefe ne da efili timu de na ababawa ne ba se ade ne de menene ye nanso baabi oni me ya ade no nyen mfata se bi baabi a ye hu ye ni ade kai nkofie kura Dani Alves da me nko e ma court no e de bo ne se we dey sexual assault 4.5 year imprisonment ti order mu na yes in the court ni lawyer filing for appeal say on person money bill na court ni so ye betimi grant mu bill dey aye mu tueska ska ne say am say £1 million oh Dani Alves kani mapa ko kan sky wa de agu ama ye free Dani Alves ya gene passport eno punishment ye dey ama no na ye gene passport no eno ya sign akache Dani Alves say for 9.5 years ababawa na autonomy na say the court ne kan
autonomy na
e mane mfa ba bia ababawa ne nam 9.5 years
obako so bi no ababawa so ho
ba yu na sign owie de oya no aba abawa one betona Daniel Alves impie nko emrana no odi o boss
papa
oh ntino
apart na make a choose say Daniel Alves ndo onye din na boko omo the passport ne mana omna na efa ne kwanyamiani
passport
ya na oma banyamiani abachi ne ko
passport ne de omo say until the sentence no omo granting the bail obet oye free but until the sentence ne be ba na wi onya de omo de ne passport e ma no
asembu
aha ena week bia so also report to court I said Daniel Alves mi nwane
okay
apart from no sentia 150,000 euros en fama court no
mfanya dey
say omo transem ne so ne ade adiska any ade o maboka e wo Daniel Alves no enso no so Joey Barton was my fa we mean sem ne do so kind pa
ai correction no
England also a controversial England players in here train was St George's and Joey Barton ko tweet here na ni tweet no o chire mu a nkrofo we sa boys so mo the diamond rings na here training ni ade no donyame e kan ne nan say sausage kro mo nyi bi wo wiase sausage see so players Joey Barton na me pesenka Ken ede ni tweet no eto television so
na the Barton say awaya ayiza no
ai
bas wanyi ntem dodo
wanyi ntem
wasi nyina adane dwene wasi culture ewo Three Lions camp no wrong the omotimi nyi sausage bra
ni tweet ni culture is all wrong. Training in diamond earrings and leggings won't win a sausage. Too many weak, disingenuous men in positions of leadership. More about looking like the rapper Drake than the great Bobby Moore. To us boys in bar enter the she and
obezo mo tenenka.
Ozo mo dresses Drake bi ko stage bi so. Na woso omo appearance look say omo ye footballers a on person omo aspire to be like the great Bobby Moore. Joey Barton sema
no ye say Bobby Moore
dey abetu. Bad boss omo capture players ni bi omo share diamond earrings o ka kaka movie. Hey watwa nka achievement o say culture le no e too long no donyame say omo de say subawe Omu say subawe tina national team mu sausage kro mu nyi
ate so yada say on the note of Joey Barton dey see ya o say
semna ni panel kano no say England mranti di omo ye no
na England na
Promise Radio nyame na aka
in the last 6 years in the last 6 years England menya sure say open top 3 national teams e was as so be England a process
the end point is sausage
Boba na futu ne de the last part ne de legitimate say they should aspire to be like the great Bobby Moore not like rapper Drake.
It over say obi say Hurricane onye obi hwe no so
and Hurricane and go training
and Hurricane
asem no kan o twi afa ne ho
onya asem ne ka ono Joey Barton ko ara oni
e Barton para
onye
abufora
fa ne to me
bafo wa akwaba so na ye do so a tweeting that screen so
akraya
obi ya na ha
Henry Winter
yeah
and ode Jude Bellingham eto ne expert
on say ono so much talent na ode Jude Bellingham
and ono ko reply to Henry Winter in the post no
Jude Bellingham the ohena on she earring
but tama Joe Barton no try na bibia ya kama dey
all follow he's the best chance we have of winning
no earrings
yes
no leggings
yes
proper kid
into a single Jude Bellingham
where you in a film
yes
and omo maka no omo share leggings ni ade no
diamond earrings
aside Jude Bellingham England players no mo nya no share
e bra we training there as I say you
and am say
jibo there
obeso chesa aside Jude Bellingham England players no mo ye training za be no bi as hearing
say Jude Bellingham dey no hu ya
obu obese ye training kan sa na obeso
na Joey Barton dey so no dey why in the past dey
so oja bobo ye training kan
yan kan ti bia
oja bobo ye training kan
if
some not
come say England dey you go bet me no mo ye no
hungry boys players are
no hungry Joe Batin no
just be
I don't know sometimes yeah na me say success obiara ne kwan fa so hu ne success England since 1966 no more final be bim kopem so mo host European Championship on ball final. So we had the number of years and I take you ma. Even playing the European Championship final is a success.
And you are 7 years
since 1990. No more World Cup cry semi final da. Omo call Russia na say you go ball Russia. Omo go ball third place.
Yeah. I'm saying it's coming.
A success.
7 years.
So what you say? They have. You don't expect England say from nowhere bam. As a country, target trophies. Country in their history. Why do only one World Cup trophy? Who you buy? I say players who 8 million one. England, yeah, Brazil. England, yeah, Italy. England, yeah, Germany.
This is France.
England, yeah, France.
7 years say. England for the Jutum so omenya talent. On numerous occasions. Omenya golden generation. The ensemble of Brantian Hua, or Martian one cantino, and my at the Papa of United Eshrom. And Tibet, you say,
your England for no.
As I saw Mosha at 7 camp,
Mammy, yeah, England, yeah, talent. I bet you guys football. This is the best squad that country be equal.
You don't need the best squad to win a tournament.
Sometimes you need it.
Argentina team wasn't the best squad.
Argentina day.
The best squad.
Argentina day. Na Messi no kwa no joga so di bageto a. Messi
first squad. You are better than them.
Argentina. Messi no kwa odem no. Oye 10 players.
But in 20 players of Argentina, you don't need a squad. You need one star. Like Maradona did. Like
Messi. Na Messi England agoma de World Cup
Messi 7 years say. They've been there before. Omenya top players. Omansha Saman kan ye no. Mrantia ni Subai any divisions ahodo ahomaso je ahantan ema omo team no ebi antimi andru the top.
England abe meto ase. Asema wokan England nya Lampard. England nya Gerrard. No mo sha asumade. No mo suba menya so obi to say Gerrard any Lampard. At the point that negative news be about.
Genya Omaswani ahantan e more.
Gerrard and Lampard.
Anya Gerrard and Lampard.
Na hoya.
Na John Terry count.
Na John Terry so sha asumade.
Tokwan ketenkete what you say aha ni nyina o say right na jo beti ya je wa tu England how no okay overhyping of players unnecessary chemistry.
Never consider what somebody has uttered worse now umfa do suban kam because of course Arika Sembi we are the moral aspect of it. We be scrutinized.
Only moral right to say what we say.
Or you too harsh with English.
Near book koni ache konfo na ko now we who said the because unia
so Joe Barton and Suba done a different
you can say it this way. In Korea Swadi obushe the san yama say na yeah
Kenya ebeka bia
anko ye ebetimi awunya ebeka bia
no but asem no ka no ama ba mbam a ebe wo ni pana no why go on England ni
England ni
it's only right to complain
we don't say what is a program cross say a place no san when you be
obi a onum bi ama na tire duro tu fu se man no mo a o si wuti
mama kai akwabia na wasa for your cra
or cat
or your cra anti obi a cry ya wasafo a na ya be ono tifi o ma be ho say ebi sija so a we na o de sane akwa asafo aboti a ho no o twam na ohun se nkofo bi so ku okra wo ho no mo no so mo reka mo te sentina mo te nto ohun sentina ho ahwan a ofa aba okuchisi wo mo so makowi obi okra oduruwa na boys no ada wo de wa se ana mo ko wi o kana mo ye mo be se me ye de me de ba ne be bom bi o mo se ba betra ze nyina anwi ne wa na ye okay enti promise 102.7
guys
and ogusu a wutie wo he on Promise TV ye be fie na fe ye de ensem no ahyehye so ewo efie wadi kati Obed enkabafo wa Benjamin ewa ha captain siasa ewa ha Zakito ewa ha ena afi senior shamo Mr. Kofi Danso Pako Danso eso aba besra ye senior shamo aha
o sino numbo bot se shamokoi
sa
papa nasa me nkoka every video say ko match o chichira o baba ni pj jai aso
senior shamo adwuma wa cheru papa enya asem goto a ewie no ma me history bi sofu bi a asembisi okopa achewo na afi yetu nyum de masofu ne se wonsa na ohanyum na yetu e de amasofu na sofu ne se enyi ade so sa ene de bone ne so chewo okopa achewo sofu so se enyi sofu le wo ma sofu kese o
so you moves so you move
we moves enyi
signals
se wo ye ne ka video chiw se pe eno ana so ne yi wa film
Promise Radio nyame na aka
ampacho jadi
ewi ase adi o bafo
senior wa head head of source ka me de esi so na mama na ko senior wa mama me feel say edumra senior no mu say na adwuman omaya ma omde omkam penfo tie no
na de do kam penfo die
say senior me kan senior kan
sa
oh yes so he was one time my boss
kai so what FM now head of sports no
say enye ono a ka adwuman ke bia kamela so nya bi
ko bumabu
apart from kamabumabu no at a point no na there was no go but this man picked
che say no me
never can
nipa ya de osayi
now you see nipa chasem pa onti ba me da bia be boni din kansem say do baby no na adwuma na afi na emo ye din so me say me nuabra
be adwuma
and that's how I started working at Hot FM
ti senior na be so sa
but this man ye bonyango pompa ye say omo ano na de na koma so bia onyama
so na akire me race course in tokoni na na akire
e che na me no ko ye ko Poku ase e na tasiro ba bi e boye we take na so ko san no no ko di akwata akwai se ne nyina no me ntu ko sa o de omra me enko je jani to ka
baba to so ene ba bi obi apeso fa bia no na wafa bi obi apeso
okay
ene mefa
asema okay
first one no e Ghana Premier League no asem yenu na esi wo league no senior asem we ni pa cho me de to head of sports edim na ba ho mini obedi so ha mo so mame league we se Ghana Football Association pe league ni pa so pe league no pese league no na na amponsa use word bi say on pese mo protect the sporting integrity of the league
102
the Ghana League na ekoso
102.7
head of sports afa look at any semo
ka sem na say na kan
protect the sporting integrity of the league omo fiase e clubs na league no
adoma dey
look now no Heart of Lions any out you what am ayi pando ye bo we no na ese Dr. Rande bidin session botom 3,000 them Heart of Lions so omo fa ayi out you so omo fa back to Tamale ye bo match na wi o we 3,000 ya mo e ho na omo kon to bia de beji 250 ni adade omo cheska na ho no mo a Heart of Lions out you 2-0 minka bibia say na match ni e bibia da bi nyesa na me pa kire nyesa out you no an conference omo ko du ho no tu nu kra no mo ya ade tinye no na me pa kire but I'm concerned about the sporting integrity of the Ghana Premier League ye ka say me no ka say Lagos cities players nesi training kwa monko adentia ye tu amoka no winning bonus no per diem no nothing this cannot happen and we have a federation now when we share the game no so when you when as a hwe mfa wo ho how do you diaba mo bu mo neguso first say em diaba mo bu neguso it is not good for the integrity of the competition and yet because easy it opens them up for anybody who wants to influence first say competition you know If anybody sits anywhere and he wants to influence this competition, it's so easy. Because the next time next car clapping, I'm going to go city players, no, because Janchas about a month and I'm going match, no. Now, me pay a correct score, 3-0. So I'm that is why I always want to apologize to Dr. Kofi Mponya's go to say I didn't catch him me because I would have done it, trust me. Because I didn't question the worst no, because still, you see, I'm not saying say I me come me because you see, I'm saying we are not getting the seriousness of where I'm coming from. I'm talking about Nana Ponsa where no you should make dentin and I borrow from him. No, say sporting integrity.
Okay, Stephen Kwaku was say, but how should it be the responsibility of the FA?
He probably doesn't.
This one there, me, I don't agree with you, Harry.
Look, do you know why Portsmouth will be sent into administration by the association? Because they could not pay players. Now say this is for Europe. Now Argentina, Liverpool, I got 2 weeks. Liverpool got 2 weeks. So for me, 2 weeks. So for my own Liverpool got 2 weeks. Now team administration. He probably does not understand what we are talking about. Look, a meeting now. The managers and the organizers of the competition, you know. Look, say a Benjamin Premier League no more. I say we start financial cloud too. Say a Benjamin say the league no. I say we want me my ball now chop players car. Now be fetch this car players na then. It affect the sporting integrity. Ask the person to look for the word sporting integrity. I'm talking about integrity. Integrity. Sporting integrity. Because easy.
It do person say someone need the financial strength. I'm going to be competing in the league.
Something must happen. Something must happen because you see, people are competing. People can easily influence. Look, I think if my memory serves me right, I will can say the other house or say your teams will hold no more. Only Sika or the better players maker, and also the better transport players from one center to another. They agree with the opposing team no more bono. Your money say now I bet. We are Mexican players. And I always refer this to you because now you have now one team here. But you and I'm quoting you. What's the larger can be? I say crowds in Ghana Hanomono.
Almost survival.
I'm betting. If you want to catch them down from the say your leg, you know, and lose its image. The integrity. Nobody will want to partner with the league. Nobody. And when you're concerned, he should be concerned. He should be extremely worried. I don't think I want to get somebody. No, I'm not league in his soul. Maybe I'm not league in his soul. Now we are open call. The man, your man record or so on. One charge you. Everyone charging no. Now then, there's a league in you. You want to pay as a career. If I come charge you, on charging for continuing to pay as a career. You should be worried. In fact, the FM must be more worried about the alcohol. I said, look, I won't say
Bafo, me waha wiabi. And Dr. Matthew, FM say, what the war Ashemensa say. This is our condition now. Me control. Intimate so.
You see, it's sickening.
And yes, I'm afraid Dr. Matthew.
Also watching him.
Okay, Tina Abotre.
But I said I can. You see, Matthias say, Doc, good afternoon. You see, come me yeah. Okay, Mami Chawadi. League, you know. Say, Obi Tranche no better influence your league now. And yo, you have much of convenience every day in our league. Okay, you call. See, what I've been acquired Declan Rice. So can Declan Rice. Yes, say Ghana matches results. I think it was your friendly matches ahead of the World Cup. No, and a huge issue. Akwabi. I am saying that the Ghana Football Association must be interested in what is happening in the clubs, you know, because all members will be
okay,
and they should not be part of the league now because so being to train the players necessarily still a match and you be quite be so for your players in the car, and also be quite be so far our players na ko bono, and now so we be team affair chire and manipulative system. About this, it affects the sporting integrity of the competition. That's the point I'm making. Me panic on your opportunity.
Boy Francis honorable, so kind of.
Boy Francis, yes.
Why would you Liverpool?
Yes, madam.
Or say deliberate effort is not being made to improve our league.
Yes.
I was at the FA secretariat.
It should be deliberate.
Okay. Last month, the interest is just on the Blasters and Kwao.
It should be deliberate.
Alex Odro, Esodine Abba, or say, I agree with Harry. If proper structures are working, there would have been a minimum wage for every player in the league.
Yes.
The league should be competitive, even if it's 10 clubs competing and they are paying the players well. That is proper.
That's proper.
We Alex Odro. And also there our day Abanano. Stephen Kwakwa Sabe BM or say, will we all agree to demote the said teams? Obusa si nyina betia si demote two teams na ye betia si. No ne de no enti ari first one no.
Me first one no. Me no come right.
First one no.
Because as somebody must be interested in it. Gradually our game is dying.
John Kofi Asante also on nani team ne Portsmouth.
Pumping.
Anti also no ya adwene. Yeah. Onya no mo Africa bi o share Manchester penalty. Se ba ku bi crocodile post ma goalkeeper.
Ne Portsmouth wa.
Na meti ba bi amote na kameso mo wase mi pa.
So wait ma ka go.
Ayeden Blasters game na yakobo no Morocco no. Mo ka se e ball Cup of Nation wi no. And the FAD released by so good the whole technical team. Mokai.
Technical team.
So good technical team now.
102.7 FM.
Yakobo match Morocco, yani Uganda and Nigeria. Aminu Shadow was as team manager.
On the DK first. I mean, he went there first before any other person.
Other I want no more occupy positions, welfare manager, equipment officer, one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it was in effect it wasn't all the technical
but say empo somebody also was akomo ebia mo bibi na mo do mo babaka mo communicate to Ghanaians. It looks like okoka amafo ntia say this FA doesn't respect Ghanaians and okoso ana we yesa Ghana for no moto omamu no omo na mo sunsun de di omo na che o oya omo say obi ti wo person ka Blasters lose na nije enya sa yes eye kwan am fa so eye national teams no na eye amanfo hi obi enu opese Ghana ko bo game lusu but wa wudi animu no suban na abeda na di no eno ne kofa problem ne ba no nti ade ni nyina ne say they just wanted to sack the head coach and then assistant the whole technical team ko ye omo de ayi Otuado ni ayibai omo maka nyina ho omo ko Morocco omo ko bo friendly games. How?
Assistant coach o kra Otuado ni adwan enyo no na any first choice. Pencil. He wasn't his first choice.
Meti asemi enra ba for se minim so ye ya. Otuado odi nipa mienu ene ma de GF. For an assistant coach. They brought in and Michael listen. Say Samuel ha your man yenye se beti after the report here. He wants to talk on the issue.
No, but the button really?
Yes, he wants to talk.
The button there. The FA rejected
he wants
him
to
because almost say he speaks against them and he belongs to the FA camp. Ti on there and you catch and say look, yeah the jump person now.
And Esco no they will come out to defend. Even the appointment of Fatao as goalkeeper stream no money away.
Do we have an Esco?
Ghana Parliament be
because me I said like I said the weakest Esco we have ever had in our game anyway we see here.
Ba ko ka see here yes o tan obi. So we football see here. Be dey no nya oman mu nipa na wo man mu do amoma beta national team na chi. Etinye won wase e ko tournament 1 point 2 points na e ba fie. Group stage na e free.
Just let's look at say Kadel Boateng and Essien. The two assistants. Pedigree there.
Because they cannot control them.
That is it.
Yet to mem ha ko boka
almost nanka players in between almost so. Yet
to mem ha ko boka Cup of Nation. Enyo man ko yi. Ghana for abamabu. ye bibia be hye Ghana from crime e be mo money da so wa ko vote ado ako vote ado
I don't go welcome and say what happened is still fresh in our mind.
I say sometime o dey ento aso senior he na be fa mami nti we
me hwe
akome akwa ba ase ente wonka
na me techi na
ya usechi
na me say na mfufu
okay let's say what power bank
ampacho
wow dia dia
ya media
power bank
hey
power bank that also power bank
wow dia
home use
okoto na ba ku free Germany buy
okay
amako
ana de bro
na o de mame
is it the office we ho beto ye
solid
okay
solid no me fu
ba obi nya de be ma no
I say we be mom
charges our send office
power
wo
bank dey move you
ma use na say no
the one you so send no
o mu say no I thought they say
the entire
takwaso ring off
media man here
I ring off
oh okay say nations so
nations
one
against dreams
oh okay
and the
okay
league the nations baba at second or third position
now they say Samate second Samate really do 2 points
Samate really
nations you munya league you bedi o
nations league in there Samate for the best yamame
on say
omo ebe kire Ghana for ni wiase nyina say omo beji league no on Saturday omo so go 2 home matches omo bo House of Folk and Mediama to also 2 home omo tifie omo bo House of Folk wi a na Mediama so asaba to omo say omo jisa
omo you 1 point
omo so omo jisa 6 points no to show everybody that they want to win the league.
if they are able to win that 2 games
then I say House of Folk
I will begin to take them serious
House of Folk omo because me don be show omo
na bro
omo den krane ma
and I've spoken to and upon me telling me ko hey
I go how mu train
I sent my men there
anya dey say omo betimi aka sa anya so omo say nya ho omo kabri free by say omo be kire mpanifo say dey bo Africa until we dey say so
I the free buy
so omo betimi aka we there I would want to look at the African games
what African games
the African games
okay.
Of course now
okay so what National Sports Authority is it oh hen ehin na you ko Osunyane okay the position be the kwa ho
o say senior marketing officer
okay
ana me marketing officer ana menya promotion
ti ko Osunyane you senior
menya promotion ne yede me ko Osunyane
okay awo kuma se nya promotion do ko Osunyane
o sa de see
promotion yede ni ko Osunyane
me say me nka say promotion yede me ko
can buy as na this go say transfers no ba
who say be am transfer
you know say
o kan who say
na dey na ba sana
long before
we no ba
but because the wholesale who there who need wholesale but there was a wholesale transfer
I mean to all African games
and I want information say onye nwa na
oh you know boss me your country
I mean to
I'm looking at time Ghana nyai say in host 2 games here. Oh yeah, games here. Once your friend 2023.
yeah
I just say it should have come
earlier,
but any man going here, your cost rent, your tears, your mind. But it looks like your preparation, you know. And to me, I reflected on it. Ghana not 10 gold as we speak.
e bin see that
It been see that.
our best performance
But do you know what? One single fencing discipline.
am I
40 medals, out of which I think 8 were gold, right?
yeah
Until you go to know it was one new. It was just introduced, and that is what do you call it? Arm wrestling. My said, it doesn't cut across a lot of the disciplines. One discipline, can't say a question. And shut down Africa I am not trying to belittle what the arm wrestlers has given us, because I'm going to see a Kadechi and Meshada Fred was congratulating.
Egypt 92 gold medals, 40 silver and 33 bronze.
Yeah.
Total 165 medals and Egypt aje. Nigeria 31 gold medals, 22 silver, 32 bronze, total 85 medals and omaje. South Africa 28 gold, 29 silver, 38 bronze, total no 95 medals and omaje. Algeria 23 gold, 33 silver, 40 bronze, 96 medals. Tunisia 14 gold, 21 silver, 29 bronze, total is 64. Ghana 6th position. Yaji 10 gold medals, 22 silver, and afi 15 bronze into 47. Afi Mauritius, Eritrea, and afi Morocco and Ethiopia when you need so. Nti ya de ankasa.
We need the 100 no the to nchen a. Yeah, that's what Ghana. O the 100 no to nchen.
It's with some coin anymore that.
But the American yan say what boka ya de bi say ya. Na san ka training regimes ni ade no. Komma ya dwen esan ekọ. Cycling. Last time we interviewed Omopenino. Now revelations or here no. Ujibo na area ho. Say bicycle no you types you aluminium and fiber. Now say here there you only one fiber bicycle. And require 2010 model, 2010 model. And no money pass there. We work on what change the engine, right? Or money pass the be a room. I brand a ball pay and an Italian papa. Oh, on there. You can't cycle, you cycle a champion. You can't pay. Well, you one none Italian po. And I don't know, but or Casacra knows. Was it a banner 4 years for a banner 2 years crab? They say, oh, you need last year. I don't know. You understand? I say, yeah, my preparation now we can, now we can. And they look at 100 meters.
As a Martino. Because of lack of acclimatization. Because as a Martino, when the chat be with somebody, my share, my kind. Tell us, oh, yeah, warm up here, no gas, Ninasa. Until because free US direct and no buy heat now Akrano. Ayo, me, my home, my household, my wife and my kids, they sleep outside. Until me not them. This is air condition to me, Nyanya, and him to be Mamuti, or Mseda, air condition as a top. And yes, I mean to Omunim. Oh, just here. Nansen Kobisa, second hand, because I don't need one enough from Dibo. The Jacka crack, I said, the name of Sama to him. I hear say, Bay, you know, your previous man, one captain about one zone.
It's a heater airborne. It's a brand to me. But me feel say, there was one discipline. Jesse. I share open you down on one company. On one company. Or what I am, but said with me, Babon Timber Kasai, I just say no credit. Going forward, it is not about
your concentration over facilities and so. I say about training
to commensurate with a Canarabono, Yentimian, yes, sir. Into a mafano, oh, yeah, and yet day. But then, I could him say, me deliver tune, China Mashada, Rose, no, with someone my boy. Yeah. I personally know the girl. Over a year, university gives you her. And I had the chance to chat with her. Then come and say, "Utumika, oh what?" Then I know so we high jump. Now the mom is happen as I say. There's one lady, we high jump. I think ne do be because no leading high jumper in the world. You friend Vlasic.
Yeah.
Or Croat.
And you are crucial.
Or Croat. Now we start now over here. Or say, we now cry here be and not be. Yam say me TV no and bam because of common interaction am nenya and in see the news or say the papa when it is time to sleep no UCC obeda discipline in the house. So you see I mean I can need to be by now but they say they are just blowing out of proportion because in recent times in England for omoyade and near the 2 years they are doing well but I was one of them.
Yeah.
Ama almost singular effort. Almost say almost abrocheo.
Yeah.
Ah oba but maybe no chest the papa training regime everything ubo akra. Enti I think say yetimi and say your resources no ye na your talent no you developing here. Everybody baby am serious.
Me kwa de baby am ha wo ye after the All African Games. E ka ya bo. E dey say facilities.
How are we going to be able to maintain?
Say kwan be fa so maintain no. Nti last time kwa na me ne panyini bi di nkomo o ye house panyini pa na me ka chense. So mo be stadium yi. Ade no mo nkoje Legon stadium no. Omo nkoje Legon stadium no.
Maintenance nkwanya agro.
Na enye house for like what West Ham.
Everyone
and
London Stadium na West Ham boy you.
London Stadium ha. So how am see here no. And omo nkoje Legon stadium.
Where is stadium?
Yeah, all African Games now.
Redundant. Because who were right to stop Kasa because the Ato secondary we all saw it.
Yes.
Secondary. Opa go back a little bit and look at the pictures. Nafato mune. Say Hazakes any wise be probably and Kenya state we won't because Sasta now even see Tamale, but Tamale is better off than secondary.
Yeah.
Even though it is not in the best shape.
It's not even though it is not in the best shape. Till I'm saying better off no. And it's not in the best, but at least you understand. Sadia ma we nyina no. E ka ya bonye ize o. Penifo nhwe. Oma they should and if I can take the lead in this.
No we don't want yet.
No I read clubs no. Omo betima. Okay say me Coach Bashir for. And maybe okay say me. I don't know whether you remember it. Or say looking at the facilities what Ghana and ye born I born said the baby park bi over here no. KM group so kotoko if say Pando out of Lions any omo na.
Yeah, domina be
ko. No bo Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
When book Francis Sports Stadium because the facilities they so at least and no better my standard no at me akwenti all stakeholders must come together and then see how we are going to be able to utilize our facilities here with Sebeya and say well you so as mpabwa we the go the check on sanction
I say no
da obesema ofanu party kura konfenu rase ena mpabwa na sena wai
senior me da say Captain Siasia
Yes, our body.
Maminti also fine
2 issues.
to be the one
And
na second one waba abaye o second one no ti first one
was it we rejected $100,000 and $150,000 offers for Richard Lamptey because we believe he is worth more than Jonathan Sower's $400,000 valuation. We Emmanuel Newton Dasibari in some our can and our sister station, Kesbin FM, and Okaka same way. Oh, I just said some as I said Kotoko IMC as a management no free say everybody say the Libyan club offer $150,000 for Lamptey. Na Koto management name no. Oma anyi antum nti oma amana anko because omu free say omu value Lamptey no esen sika team no de beto Jonathan Sower free mediama also valuation was $400,000 but Allen said Jonathan Sower was sold way above $400,000 me need the figure in my hand now but the information that I have on it say as is in a $600,000 there about I think $600,000 and it's called the etono. So it means that I expect something between $400,000 and above if I should take the Onono kind. Now at what point any value player so cotton player one the age about to coming to play team auto age player no form room account the length of his contract e team obona ye cotton film no account. So for example Lamptey obekos than age no form room na wa hwe the contract o was Asante Kotoko no aka saying na Kotoko decide say on man nko a player Lamptey no ene Kotoko betimi e don say so mo say omo hold on him because he's this. So I cannot applaud Asante Kotoko management unless unto Matisse Lamptey why stand the contract Asante Kotoko as I'm sitting here now why sending the contract to Asante Kotoko and I learned in the contract I got some few months. Now end and I remember tell down $50 in buy me can say answer the player no catch the club and say mun ko once and ko na mo kan na player no wa mark table in the consent sound do obeko so na dey kan ya stand ko no se kotoko no so ebehwe omo player na di nkomo no ma hwe say player no so we are prepared so best and the contract am yen because after that offer ne buy no me fa that time kwana akabe 1 year no actually say player no kakra after 6 months the power no be player nsem that's the bossman ruling am a player no determine the amount from man so won't from me a bia me team be kasa na my pre contract am team no na my transfer am contract na end. So as it stands now, the information that I'm getting that is that the player is finding it difficult to get Lamte to extend the contract. And now we say he said, "Ebasa, HSA, that club na happen no. Ebekwa kwatra atwen." Na omo atwen akopita the contract no so. Bi mpo abeku no, no mutu an kafa se. As you pay you academy no. So akobasa skare ba kotoko ho no. Ya why be a half? E the couple anu de ho. Na ya promise no. And because of the bossman ruling, the commercial player, no, the player will go. So in that case, if it happens like that, then Kotoko supporters will not forgive them. Say player on a contract, a book off. Now every now be about also because we own value more than Jonathan Sowa, which I believe they no man proper valuation. Kotoko proper valuation. Go one, Jonathan Sowa age, any lump to age you crown, lump to age you associate. Of course, check it. I think Lamte should be around 27 there about, and so a bit from. I can't be correct. I'm not check mommy, but I want to believe so. Maybe me short time Lamte buy your system. Okay. And so and I'm doing worker, but I strongly want to believe say so age one from actually Lamte. To say if you're talking about the Black Stars cry 24 so what, and Lamte is around 27, 28 there about check it. And I said, yeah, come national team. So when you are a Black Star, no, now Lamte on home. So when you still with the Black Star up for matches, and I'm a Black Star. Lamte is yet to kick a ball for the Black Stars. 27. You should have Lamte 27, right? So a 3 years interval, 24, 27. It's that valuation on me, wrong. 2, this is a striker. As against a midfielder. And a striker. I will join an also the value most of the time. So all these factors no mean to me and customer value Lamte more than that of Sowa. I cannot do that. And will be a football will bear with me. Says oh sure because most of the time strikers our value. Actually all aspects of striker or goes. Strikers are go. Yes. And Sowa more or less no I bet Ghana as the best striker in terms of what I say the performance for the club and even when you the call up to the national team.
Sabo Champions League.
Or Sabo Champions League. So all this valuation you know, meaning who did that valuation for them. But per the man that's American, I cannot agree with him. Say no constituency. On top who we are on the contract and a now Kotoko who you play that's our best it's all cup of nation. And I got to convince it a player no. And I was standing contract no man Kotoko there. Then they will come no by your say one man extend it. If the player decides set or extend the contract on sign, that's more decides a woman on qua. When you extend that. I do hope you say next offer bar every team about more improve offer. But Kotoko any time opportunity no. Just as it stands now, Kotoko any time opportunity no. It is a mere mom player no. One sign our man Santi Kotoko. Kotoko all lose sika $150,000 ana kasas kanu ebutimi aboa fasas kanu calculate and the dollar 13,000 and about 13,000 by 150 na yes ka Kotoko lose dollar no about 13,000 but me per se me call 13,000 and so this cannot be a good business. This can never be a good business for Santi Kotoko. It's the IMC that's the manager of Santi Kotoko today. I'm not thinking through well. We knew what informed that decision. Say, your free supply no valued more than Jonathan Sowa. and a mama factors that cannot be true. I've given you that factors. Lamte cannot be valued more than Jonathan Sowa. Oh, brave woman.
Okay.
And the real the contract is about ending.
Yeah.
Now here, nay, what do you offer players one saying? It's a Kobasa one sign, and I want to believe I can't wait 2 or 3 months.
He really now.
Well, he really he can move out. I got to go any capre. And I want to believe the water will not blame the player.
Okay.
We are talking about Sikano from the man. Senior Nassau check here. That Sikano was in the region of 800,000. What the man you can say? 8,000 Ghana cedis plus. As against
80,000 Ghana
cedis plus. As against Sikano or Jenna, as or 4,000, a little over 4,000. Sikano to the man no. Now player no, I'm mad to purchase $2,000. And he took that decision. He said, "No, you're manenko because you feel say Jonathan so want to call this no. You value those things. You're manenko."
My main fan message we emma na uya no we now do asem esi. Pesi Ghana abeku or say in this life you can never satisfy anybody. We will be the same people to blame the IMC if they have sold Lamte in mid-season and claim that the $150,000 is small.
I don't think Korokoto is the first time Korokoto play for $50,000. Korokoto Agadas now or captain. No bomb Medford. Everyone's under Korokoto around the same figure.
Mid-season.
Yes, around the same figure. It's not about the mid-season. So you look at player no contract baby I could do. But I contract no do at that time.
Time for no turn sabre and your master is a jigu okotokwa. Hey.
So and no
matter 150 na moto Lamte.
And no player no answer no go for free. Is my good brother telling me say go for free? I'm okay with that. I am talking about the length of his contract, the ACA. And the contract is about ending. And the contract end there. Only assurance that the player no extend the amount. So if I make him stand to say if Kotoko before player no cock of nation, say Kotoko extending the contract, I would have agreed with them.
Okay.
But who was signing the contract? The contract was about ending. Player with these figures, also are rejected. And playing after the league, in the next 2 or 3 months' time. The contract is over with Asante Kotoko. Okay. I bet Poku just says he cannot add more than that. Ekobasa is Kotoko. Maybe Olusu. So it will that my brother okay. I am never so many says cannot. I said you don't $50,000.
I say,
About play the contract end, I say, me say that your baby is one more. What else will go for free?
Medase Captain Siasia Akumia Sechi. Alasan Kofi Zakito.
Jibo.
Maminti way. Jack, meet you.
Jack, you see, in life situation, no, internal companies invest a lot in communication department, very key. And businesses and BR, no, communication is very key. And you BR communication experts. And you're being so area of speciality, we are specialized on it. And see, Kasa. Say o kasa moku bi enyo bia na nimi enti some of the write-ups na police no atwo amano hu about Emmanuel Mutinda Subari interview akoye no clearly has shown say he's not a very good communicator, and Kotoko should invest in that department and get a very good communicator on any juma no kasa fama bobuko no enye juma no ne de na achochoro. You should accept that ne de na achochoro or don achochoro no achochoro letters no. They should invest in that department no be and kasa fama club no now jibu. So because contribute to not less than 60%, it means 60 or more, but not less, and less than 60, 60 or more. So if Ima is saying say or contribute to not less than 60% of Nanaya success, say or the meaning the 60 or more, but I'll peg it at 60. Until Kotoko in 3 years of Nanaya's administration, Emmanuel Asubere 60%, now made 40% Nana Yao Amponsa in terms of based on how ima ekan asem no na the money problem no now Nana process not there for someone who contributed to 60% of that success period no 3 years and success no we want to receive that 60% in the IMC regime. Do 60% now you must say or contributing to that period 3 years no means Akito I want to be seen as 60% now but as at now me have 5% impo not even 5% of what Ima is claiming is did and NYA and then as the Edma IMC for Kotoko. Now, only why this statement and then you come down. There was a questions about a lot of contracts. He says he's not aware. Onimui. Najibu, during Nana Princess administration, Adebako Riasi Nadi said he did it and did it very well. Was how club Nana born home by. And then Bosumi Swa and then 20th. By now Kotoko, accountant Tasha say, eh, to twin Yamanyama, they'll go no matter this can Kutiaka. Those within that 3 years, and then Tessa. Nana Amon Comments, young Conquer check in Tiaka, like how it is done today. So no moment so called Tinko Pesica. And I don't know how do we able to generate money to pay salaries and take care of the club. And the one area say Nana Ponsa administration no. Open one area pan person that also pan explainship how they able to generate money on the club and buy. And the was a sad part no. And you never know on now where. And check behind the Bible to tell my style of issue by. Do you remember one of the response that came from the side of the current IMC administrative manager? Say, you know now way. Meanwhile, Santa motion one area key area pa. Nana will be idea pa to how they are able to generate sika for the club. And obey I talk 60% success. When kind fast you can buy no when still fast you eco pesca at the ball more no. So how then come so fast you 60% no. Now where is an indictment on one kasa Imane said obi anka we 60% success within that period and then what we see in Kotoko in a very good state because for continuity sake you were the administrative manager then and to be our own place 60% road here it just nanka modern one was so pa it is a Kotoko neke but today look at the state of Kotoko today even at the time that the team owner himself are taking upon himself to finance the club. You understand? At the time team Mura Ankasa a body maker.
Why you bed in be from so?
Yes, I feel in case I full. Today, Rani Kotoko, Ajibo, say, this Champions League. I'm a Kotoko.
Who better go to Champions League?
Say, Simon Branco Pescamba.
Ungo Pesca, I say.
Ungo Pesca,
and Ungo Pesca.
Oh, based on the admin manager, was in some common with free Mencia. A gentleman through, be beer through. Jimo, may say, in this state, if you give me Kotoko, I will win Champions League for them. I'm telling you. Say, Branco Pescamba.
You be an issue. So you will be in the news in Junior Pet.
When Bosumi Swa, Bosumi Yabalu 1 million Yakoje, Yabani 2 million Yakoje, salary Yakoje. You go and train good players. Want it? Or see, Tibu say, it's a player or England, Pune, and the Bokotokwa, or Beto. And I want to also. Etika, you want me to answer? I'll look for good scouts. Now, my scout correct players. I want to go like a Belgian Champions League. You do 1 year. It was full now to Nankotoko. the most easiest thing to do now, Rano Kotoko. But look at the state of the club now, under this IMC. I think say, you see, so one here, because of your supposed issues with Nkofobi. And you can say many guys out. Look what they could have said here. And the person who claims to play 60% role in that success within that 3 years now, is still around. And then if you go to a training ground, no raho. Now Kotokopa umpire de bia mbo nse nsunto ansa na pitch na yi. Nso onto a pitch is terrible. Now Kotokopa only one training pitch. Only one training pitch. Entene umpire de bia mbo nse nsunto ko nso onto a pitch na sei. Only vuku onima. Oh, nka mi pitches yi. Won Kotoko bus no omoko ondoni bus okay e wakra okay in the bus na ya David Emmanuel Subo okay sa front okay picture no omutwa sa picture all bus no omu ensan no enti the assistant manager is aware of how to maintain the bus because that is no hobby abuafo ni di nkomo cheche nyemam enti edena isubaya omukoma obu ofiche so on bus no Yenti, and the issue about Barcelona, only come over to say, so on many Barcelona situation air west. Now I was a company flat and kind, Ebano, I said, Obani. It's you, I think that communication is very key. And as I make who said, so why should you because of wolfing some of the issue until all your politicians all Kasa, instead of to talk about the state of Kotoko, how team ne ever so abon bra awini matches no na wo can sama one and no kwe but because of your you think that we issue with some individual thing no now can some anya no kwe
Alasan Kofi Zakito medase esiedu chairman esiedu so chia munyina ohwe program no bafo esiedu so chia o so ohwe program no chia munyina also enjoy show ni pa nti manager Di Maria na Di Maria na house so si say
e mo I lamti de ni bia
say house of folk propose 10,000
oh can a chairman it you
so okay could put 10,000 Ghana cedi a month for Di Maria okay and house of folks Di Maria so man side na say odio mate omo $7,000 a month deal the whole but modern commander to me say or the house and more $2,500 boy the best quarter amount of
$2,500 as the
7,000 salary
$2,700
$500
2005 2005 2,500 times 13.3 krona 33,250
because say watara catcher we I make catcher we watara I've told to be say he needs Di Maria the project na all you know it really a cobro the I can't proposal we catch the man himself that he needs Di Maria and the man pressure by so but the last has proposal 10,000 Ghana cedi but Di Maria's camp also response and say has Emma boy with $2,500 and the boy send a contract for us of work.
Zach, me da say
Di Maria camp on 7,000. 7,000.
Oh, say
but under no circumstances forever. And there's someone drop 7,000 to 2,000.
Meaning player, meaning player,
I demand that they go for the 7,000.
Meaning player,
in fact,
meaning player Bobo North Africa. Sisi can say he takes $8,000 a month. Me offer me, no say. Ubenya offer. Oh Asia and now Europe. Number man even $5,000. We ready so be move.
Me no na America.
No, me can be see asem so say. Otegana ha tiu nyoma bebra ubetimi quantify na sika a okoho a onya
security wa
so tell me a okoho a onya enti say bia o ma no
therefore that contract doesn't come in it doesn't become like
it comes in for the therefore it comes in
then you go for it
there be
so you don't raise it at all you think that is the basis go for it
but for
so that consideration no
but for OTA ever is a radio station biaba tomu hia o ba for wa ebia o ma o fa even ebia times 3 of the origin wa okay based on relationship ade adwuma wo o de akoto adwuma ready oh Mr. Anyimai offer say na manya but me hwe ahana me wona say the adwuma no how comfortable am ye ebia nyoma bia me nyenya ne sa nyoma ne nti ebia mo mame ebia even 50% of the nkofo na offer me esi da bia
as meet me makora kwaji says kanom so
say no adwuma reality over half the obetena
the second is your because second and before you go to adwuma now what can you adwuma say obi so mame 7,000 now ebia mame 2,000 man imam 3,000 I mean adwuma say mean 2,000 3,000 2,000 what then what happened
the next option so be
did I make us say we share the 7,000 that is said to be come around now and you have too huge for Maria in manja so on be thrown away say
it's too huge
it was in fact I will be shocked I will be shocked
if say Robert yanko
that money
well let's start from the Di Maria point
one pill let's start from Di Maria then they betray mu kwa into what topic akasa why
mamenka kakra bi na
o ka Di Maria no na be handle we time no be ko into topic akasa for topic
na me say na nka
me de na maka kire no we de ko edu ase me na me kire
well we de was what me ama she kona me kame
sa na atu obi a wa ha
kame ka Di Maria kakra na nka bia na nka ba be fa ma ba koto konsem no nka ba koto konsem no
we de say na maka kire
no go we gusu kakra my baby last ide na nka obu ani gusu kakra but tibo yam bra koto konsem because of nhihye ego one clearly Asante Kotoko here a communication aspect clearly Asante Kotoko here obia o kasa wo kotoko nsem mu a dibo obewie no na aka abusua na bom because upo there is a cold war e was Asante Kotoko cold war yeah you will nipa bia omo believe so much in the Nana Amponsa principle say e kwan abrantie no fa so mfie miensa na ye kotoko adwuma nioma a ofa mu a omu se omenya total support from all the Kotoko family na say anoba oyepa so who questions are na eba no am how for fix there bi ebra na Nana Amponsa ye adwuma no e kwan ene ano recently even ene I think say nekra na no e was studios e kwan ofa so ba bonten kasa e kasa obi an kambo miembo Kotoko no Ome hu sa de wan no kasa me bra na Nana Amponsa wo and enya no pedia list of people ombo mu din say enka omu nyina ata Nana Amponsa chi a ebia nkobenya asumdwa ya Kotoko adwuma ni ye therefore they feel that Nana Amponsa free hono sound call for na no master tea preach peace say dance a studio ha chairman Benazo by so when so questions are never Benazo so na nsema o kan ne no one kan bra na Nana ya wedding e wo so they are the true faithfuls of Nana Yawa. To some extent, not because we free ho, but omu say one from everybody wa Kotoko anka be man your master. That group is there. Any old group maybe in the past they were in support of Nana Yawa, but they still feel say he's no more. So let's still support our Kotoko. That's how we jemfina Nana Yawa or not ota Oba Bontia now tie the castle obi say chairman K5 obi say chum Nana Kwame mo these were people during the past management they were still in bed with them no mo gidi so mo nta na chi man adwuma nkoyi but say Nana ya free on they are still with Kotoko you can still them say omo front line say chum is a communicator Nana Kwame is a communicator chairman K5 on official position but you behind the scenes adwuma oye e di abo Kotoko Lord Pokunti at every point. There was no point I want to say oyi na or can somebody fan na ya. But then next na ya ni ho utimu support to IMC no. Oh, any sound other group almost no omo born na ya we chia o free ho no. Now almost about the neutrals no. Oh, so that division clear. Now this is what happens. Me use ogum major interview no no. Never use that's very interview no. And why you understand when I say there's the need for a communication aspect no. Sani pekwe be kasa wie in an attempt so mo chire nsem awie no. Ye be wie no. Now it's a cracks na our system no emu bie. Menim so check X no so a. You see a space be cause heated space but na me monitor. Oh, apart from the space no. There is also comments by Asante Kotoko supporters omo reacted to interviews Emmanuel Newton that's very high. And utia comments no. Omo ana first omo boy chire no me critical wo IMC no. Omo so comment na eba no. Uhu obia waka say after this interview we there. Baby ara me gina na say me better IMC na chi. Me hu sa. Me nim say wo so hu dia. Me hu obi a first no boy chire ohun e bia ka ope because me hu say chairman K5 ni omo kasa. After that interview I saw some of the personalities say omo tone down after chairman K5 esia omo ni omo didi nkomo kakra no asem say bi makoma den e ba afom no omo nkon hard send no omo kon bi. But after Ogum's interview now describe what is happening in the technical room of Asante Korokono. Omo ko hard. And after Imer's interview, utmu so mako hard. He say akwakoye omo ko hard ne ko hard after the interview. And omo defend it. And that is where a communication expert is needed. Because a communication expert and could be read between the lines exactly where Asante Koroko jina. And he might even demand jibo yanim penifo be interview. We've had interviews with people who are more President Eddie. Jibo, I'm telling you. Before they will agree to your interview, they decide Nipakro mo peno. I want to make an interview way. Oh, political shows now me station we ye three ye abranti we die. On ye bekoso. So no anye host na ye nye. Even with that, ye be interview for 1 hour. Your first 5 questions on a trauma. Their PR person will insist on that because at that time no jibo nipa no or ye interviews one tiasia omba one tiasia interview no nye. I'm speaking from experience. They will meet you the day before. Okay, omo station ye pe obed fine. Obed near pen of first 5 questions ya trauma wo. So bisa first 5 questions not within that time we will follow up at troto. Say 1 hour nso ya no about them what be bisa because omo agenda bi omo pushi. They have a target message they are pushing out there. Enti omo ma un bisa question bi enwie ema nimpa ni nkoyia no ema voters omo pe no omo nka asem a ebehwete. That is what communication experts here. They protect the agenda they are pushing. So obekasa wie na ntitemu ba one push agenda ni because you need more members. Ohia dom ohia omo a omo ta nana wati because nana ya no bi nim no omo nim ni ba bia kotko adwuma obeye ye ane modern ba obonti no munya odoma no. Therefore umpo kotoko ni wo mumu dada. So if you can speak to the kotoko in them, you can bring them to your camp. Pacho tire make kotoko ni wo mumu dada.
Ntipa.
So ubetimi akasa to the kotoko in them wa. Ebetu omo kotoko donaba. Ama emfa oni baby ogina no ebi obetu anamo be mienu miensa ba
de wa ne kotoko
exactly obetu nan ya be kotoko ne kakra de no ayire ne nsem bebre no obetumi ago ne nsem kakra. And that is what communication experts here. So they can even tell the who said these questions are too controversial to the extent that any response say your question be ha you found a response abema you will never win. And found a response, Alabama, you will never win. So you have to sit down, design it in such a way, say, from A to B, any form of content bi obi abe pick from interview ni be wie no na e kan abusua na bom.
Okay.
And I will tell you, sir, from the 2 interviews, one being Ogum, the no, you know, unless the agenda was that let's go hard. I say, can't you woman. Also, I was interview ni bi so ho. Penny bit me here, Juma with Tobia. Na your man ko ye no wajai. No decide say Jana me no. We can't you woman na. That is the agenda. Oh, it's no. They even want journalists to be beside questions say provoking. Now man yin sem naba. If that is the agenda, fine. But you tell political ones there no. If the agenda was placed ni bi suban ye, esa me kan e ma ba abonten, e bia me kan ma ba abonten, na manfo discuss ya, e bia o suban ne besesa. If that was the agenda, then it was successful. But if the agenda was to calm the nerves of the fans down, if the agenda was to break the gap between the divided units there, then that agenda not successful.
Okay.
And that is why a communication expert is needed. Hey, now say na communication team. You and I will admit to say they are extremely not vibrant. Oh, kotoko edumano, Jibo. Udi agra. They be asem for about. And media houses a wukumase no. From 7 o'clock, no, it start from even 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Yes, sports throughout. No break throughout. They say be cry almost there 12. It be almost there 6 to 7. 6 o'clock abone be can use no more sports. And up past 6, it be start your headlines on morning sports no out to enumerate 10. And that period no that could assemble. Into the best thing is that you need a grouper. Mon chairman assembly mbwanu nye bebre. That's why I'm still saying Kotko need a communication expert. Mbwanu bebre u. Anopana omokaya ewiasa anu yeba. Sani Anthony Petrim. And with Ogum Dieno. Nen sembebre Anthony Petrim tu bana ube yi anu a you are reacting to it. Dia aka ase wo bufuo nyina no. Why how the say bufuo no be kasa? Because once you na set the agenda no. And in most case, from time I will take you over. And a bia ya a bia so buffo and now that you are talking.
Okay.
But senka uba first no. And a week bia kasa baako no yi bia free ho. Now clank of for mind. Yi be free ma. And boanu nya bebre a oba be solve it. So I'll repeat it. The IMC need a communication expert because anytime they try to open up to their fans, it creates a lot of division.
Dr. Amuzu and a day Amuzu Herbal Clinic at the Abase Medasi. Na ene Amuzu Herbal Clinic at the Enua Abejaso Ebua Eyarwa Hudo at the free home. Omo de Amuzu K Herbal Mixture at the Abejaso. Say stomach ulcer and a how oyem eta how. Obabo sume beso ana da na wadwendwene me kanfo Amuzu K Heba Mr. ene de amabomode na nya bi na ebetu na se e de afri ho. Amuzu garlic bitter so aba moja ewo ni paduanim ntimi eni adwuma ye ewo ni paduanim na ese de asem na eba enu ti na ese otutumrika ekopai Amuzu garlic bitter dibi na moja no etimi edi afusane wo ni paduanim ntinei wo wa hu se woni ba fiase ho no buze ho ayeho a unhye da hu bibia ho ya ho unhwe obohu se ebia wonsa ayetitiriti na ese moja na enya adwuma tutumika na kopa Amuzu garlic bitters ebetimi aboa atu saade na se ede afri ho Amuzu pia ba mesha so aba waya adwuma den a wabre no bobi anase ansa na ba ya adwuma den no obo Amuzu pia ba mesha ne bia obaya adwuma na awie e wabra wonte ya obia Saasu na sasabro etuna se edifri ho. Amuzu ya ba mesha so ba malaria na ehawo edidie ho eden de ama typhoid fever na ehawa ene tutumika ekọ eye Dr. Amuzu asoye anasa ro ni che heba shops ahodo nyina onsa ebetimi akabi. Open dudu atu akoton afromo ewo 0247 776743 0247 776743 Ora Amuzu Herbal Clinic echi akwa mo tafo insha so Amuzu Junction eho na be hu omo Perfect Skin and Body Therapy omo so etayechi pimple na how stretch marks how kutwa how akwa bi na how a ni nyina no Perfect Skin and Body Therapy omaso ye na eso do ni ekire wa opese wo so tie saa so na utimi emfuye oba opese wo hihye wo body ni ma body ni eyefe oba de ese utimi siesie ho utimi siesie ni padua no na oba wonam na obi anya wo se a na ese price wo fom na ese price e wo fom etiko eye perfect skin and body therapy omaso ye na yen hihye ni padua no e ma oba oni padua no enyefe omachi akwa mu oboshen Abraham Junction ho na bohu mo ekumase enkra so mu osu akwaje park Sita House first floor ho na bohu mo na afi takrade omo Kenten Junction Episode Lodge Hotel hoso udrua unsa ebeka perfect skin and body therapy from our 0553 312911 0553 312911 perfect skin and body therapy or say be perfect. OP wallpapers almost etayechi ene wodan wodi upenti wa na ayefi eno na OP atrase hu se paint tono aye problem na ye bibia se wodi fam wo wodan wo ne ho a eche paint ne kura eno etimi take be 5 years na de etia ne tie etinye omode 3D wallpapers e de abadwa so na wanya 3D wallpapers na wie no omode best lamp nti wo dem ho no bia o ma mo ntimi fa kanea bo kakraka ne na no dum na anadwo no peso hwe bibia na wamia so mia besa lamp na so de obeso hwe bia na hwe esa ma dem ho ne yefe omo de ring light so e de aba edwa so center carpet omo e de aba flowers ahodo wall cloths ahodo ni na fo ni che OP wallpapers omo asoye OP nkrabata ne yemienu de dikan kesepa no omo e wa dum PZ Nana akwasi ajiman building no first floor wana bu homo abrosana afi hello FM abrosana na akoso no krono so omo okrono barrier omo ne krono market ne enedi enhwani mu first floor wana bu homo for OP e was 0540 353 750 0540 353 750 we OP omoso ho ensem eno no enche na ye ba bibie line na so de awo no abomoden e de aba eyedwumede so captain nim se wo bibie abeka etwato a na afi e ba fo wa na
this report said the PFAG have told the GFA to hold on with the cases of Solomon Safu Taylor and Abdul Fattah Sheffield against Asante Kotoko after the two players reported the club over unfair treatment and unlawful termination of contracts. Close also says some prominent personnel within the club have stepped in to try and solve the cases amicably. And kind of finally, we don't have a court case. Not litigation, we don't know. But at what point, and I be who say case no solve amicably, and two parties no, we be okay. You know, PFAG is supposed to do the work of PFAG proper no FIFA all recognized by FIFA so we stick players welfare and you know minti bi da say PFAG omo di case yasin pedifo bi aba and you know waka chere FIFA say asen we ye fan to ho by your man hana you already sometimes we believe in your prominent personality say bi awon ba mom free so be hit one asem no na ya solve no na mama me yes okay fine. And can normally come here, I don't agree with that. Normally, come here, agree. Once about PFAG Ghana for her, Masuma, most the Adeno, mother appropriate bodies, I'm on my hair, near Kazidi, you know, and get her someone else and Keko. Because initially, you wrote to Asante Kotoko, and at the point in time, Kotoko Crown wrote back to tell them, say, only locals, with me, I'll be some questions from Busa. So, get a son mother appropriate bodies, no. Nobody has no. You just not to di bima kotoko plus di bima dey so kotoko mo fama wo mo no bi ayenko but ya the Ghana sem be ram ya the Ghana sem be ram panifo be ram net hono eto ha be ho ana e be ko yes na president we na the dan da and na PFA you know me hugely disappointed in them na juma omo ko represent no enye na omo ye no. So I think it's a time. There must a time limit. At least from this time to this time, yeah, expert to say you both before carry my 2 parts will be year to year na ke hu ni asati rudi ko but ye dey say na the horse hard ya almost am no because I feel like say football ye dey man ye etipani bi o ba bi so tutu ntoma so she ko na ko ka se mbase be hand asem no enye edu sa asem na nya ho dey fafa ana pani bia bamuna pani bia bamuna sa de ma no ene de to mamu na de bia na nipa bi ade ye se nipa de we se de ma no onya ne o sugu de yam eti sa se we masa rembiem na se e se na te a me I will tell the PFG for no we have their contact I will call them and tell them say omajuma no mo ye no omajuma no mo ye no omo ya ye favoritism ya bam so that say omo ya be ready mo adwuma e Ghana ha adwuma no supposed to be a professional job. That's what PFA worldwide they are recognized or respected by FIFA. They should go by the tenant of PFA. That be PFA FIFA no. Some of them the Gino FIPRO no. Yes, FIPRO. Omo the Gino be say no. Just to enter no. I don't understand anymore. Okay. So where you mean Yanasa? Me na we follow. I will follow up. Na mabusa say. And what circumstance I'm just adding to now, and what terms on maka? What times they rooms on maka so maybe? Now you know, Obia come out on him. It's a Poku Fanukum. Captain, Madam Senior Barakabe, Yabala and this one 0536161607 wait me after baby I will show program if you baby I will tea program if you na also do some abasinia
many idea kind and make question say in this modern times no Jibo there is this alternative dispute resolution court kra okwaye makwan ema ni nyina ye say ubetima solve problem be amicably osha PFAG a player welfare so if they can come in and solve the problem and to kwabiama because of this alternative dispute resolution processes, no, I don't think say we do IBBI boni bia. It doesn't be time. That's why I say. Major to no. There should be time frame. Because as to say they cast. I say now can I say unyo muni papa say no. Enyo majuma say some ko. Mame hello.
Yes sir. Yes sir. Evening.
I think Eugene.
Okay, Michael, you too.
Yeah, anyway, me interview na Jacobo Correro. Me bona baso. Yeah, if na you support na ni ampo isa. Information na ba ni say, e man ko focus good. Advance no so. Say, you be na ni ampo. And for me, I think it was a nice opportunity for him to clear himself. No man reacting well. For me, he did a perfect interview. Yes, the movie on don't support him. He support the club at Antikotoko. But people, it's soon kata. So I am ready.
Michael Osweke. Kawasem. Na meba atake meba sadi meba ena obi o se kotoko yen support individuals yen support na kotoko nye nipa na ye
no you don't support
kotoko because of mo ye kotoko no se nipa ndu ase kotoko ni o
they will come and they will go the people still be there I say ono no better
so kawa they don't come and attack the itu and they don't allow
I'm not attacking you, but I'm attacking his message. The last time, or the time sending my that today, up to now, it's pretty clear. And guys are there. It's not
that's it. Yantoaso. Okay. Just a man, akate. Senior, Yantoaso.
I say I clear on cry at the tomb say they can resolve. I'll say time frame no same so pen in them. Alternative dispute resolution. Yeah, said resolution is everywhere. To move I think they have a bit right.
Did anybody a casa finado as matuaso?
Yes, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, number every match.
Hello.
The doctor said it will not individual.
Yentoaso. Went so. Yeah, some. I de assemble ba. Hello. Okasa no we chire pa o.
Hello.
Okay, after the turn come back to di ni ba bia kasa final do asema to aso. Okasa fra sankrewa. Okay, yeti wasanku. Oh. Online no munye clear. Meaning say ka betu ya chia wuye kakra bia me asa tribe ako asha. Chia wuye ni hade. Still a line nye. Fache.
Hello.
Yes, I will be akasa final do asema to aso.
After Richard, we can see what do.
Richie yeti o.
If I told kotoko no de bebrebe nyina efa ezi na ya mponsa ba woko mponsa ba ari tira ya da so bo sa na ya mponsa ada na aso mo compare sa ni binya mo compare be nyina de ni binya eta na dem ni aso de bi ti mu ase mu masa be agency kotoko ada tia first one mo defend kotoko ba ese mo agency kotoko. Is it almost agenda better than almost more?
Yeah, that's it. Why? Hello?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Mohammed Taka, the Ujuan, I say, you're very now for you.
That's a mentor, Sani. Hello? The lines here are you? So the line mudam yanko. Obin Bacho yeti.
Pacho, that I can't 40. You are talking now, and see there. And here I'm going now. When you be original, will be